Hello, everybody. The problem we have is that we are afraid to organize, and it's going to bring me to this issue in Calabar, in the university, the law school. I've said it many times on this live. The educational institutions in Africa are also a part of our national treasury. People don't understand what I'm saying when I say that. I personally believe, so that's why they use VCs of University and to run INEC. They always pick a professor from a university, and many of the recs and representatives of the states, during election are from the university, because nobody is more corrupt after our politicians. Nobody destroys the national treasury like our professors, lecturers, the administration of our higher institutions. We don't understand. You must understand, say, those grades, the grades that we give out in university, when somebody write test, you mark them as a lecturer, you put A, you put B, you put C, you put F. Those grades don't belong to the lecturer. They are national property. Those grades are part of our national treasure. You understand what I'm saying? The grades that we give to our students in Africa are part of our national treasure. These grades are those grades that, how would I put it, that determine the quality of the nation that we will have. Those grades are just as important as every single dollar that is in the national. So when a lecturer sits down in his office and decides to misappropriate the grade as in like, do you think that lecturer is any different from any politician? That's why most people that come from this our educational system so easily corrupted. Let us first of all, my woman of the year, I already know who my woman of the year is. My woman of the year is those girls, all the girls that participated in the protest against that lecturer. One even wrote on her placard, "We are tired of giving blowjob." This is what our children are going through in the hands of the institution that's supposed to mold them into functioning members of society. That brings the question, how did such a man even become the dean? How long has he been doing that? How long have they been bastardizing and brutalizing our daughters in those universities in the name of education? And that man will have children at home now and wife. This is why I don't understand this new feminism that is going. I have not heard one politician's wife come out to divorce their husband based on his corrupt practices. I'm looking at the news since those girls came out. I have not seen any celebrity, any female celebrity champion this cause. No female celebrity has come out to say, the wife of the man has not come out to give statements. Trust me, at the end of the day, they will say all those girls are lying. They will say all those girls are lying. You see, also remember the allegations. A whole school of girls come outside and I say an allegation, a whole protest. See, this is what you are saying. That's why when we will come outside and protest against the government will say, we are lying. It's not true. SARS has not killed anybody before. We must really look deep into ourselves as African people. You know, we have our situation is how we put it, is very bleak, but also our future can be very bright. The problem Africans have, you know, it will now bring me to the end of this my discussion, is that the problem we really have in Africa, it is clear and it is obvious, because we know that the enemies of the people are the institutions and the people that run these institutions, the elites that run the institutions, both public, private, military. These elites, all of them, we know definitely. I know that no Nigerian in this world will say that he doesn't know that these people are evil people. You understand what I'm saying? We know, we all know. Now, the problem I have with African people, is in the professionals of Africa. And this is the moment once more, and I see you, all of you again, betraying the people. Now they betray the people. I've read many comments of journalists, and it's only two-sided. It's either you are supporting Niger or you are supporting ecowas. It's either you are supporting Niger or you are supporting ecowas. Nobody is talking about the people. Nobody is talking about the people. And this is where the professionals of Africa still continue to fail African people. We, the adults of Africa, that are not really in government, are not in the military, but we are the enablers. We are the enablers of the evil that these people do. And I'm telling you all, there will be a reckoning. Kò sí àṣegbé láyé yìí. Kò sí àṣegbé láyé yìí. Kò sí àṣegbé láyé yìí, meaning say there's nothing you get away with in this world. If we continue this, our myopic, stupid behavior of betraying the people because of some little change, the reckoning is coming. And I'm happy that Julius Malema of South Africa is saying exactly what I've been saying for 2-3 years now. And people are trying to twist that to say that it's a bad thing. Malema said he is trying to protect. He was telling them on the news, all of them from the pop. He is trying to that's the same thing I'm trying to do. This is what I'm begging you all to understand. Somebody here say, are you sure Mobutu Sese Seko got, my brother, please. Go and read their lives history properly. Look at how they died. You don't get away with it. This is not a physical statement. It's a spiritual statement. Even IBB in Nigeria, go and look at the quality of his life right now. Go and look at his life. Look at the quality of his life right now. Go on, with all the billions that Mobutu Sese Seko had, look at the quality of his life when he died. Go and check it. Go and check if he died peacefully, if he died happily. What do you mean he got away with it? Because they did not throw him in the white man jail of you people? It's a lie. It's not because he did not get justice from you people doesn't mean that justice was not meted out to him the way it was supposed to be. Kò sí àṣegbé láyé yìí. Let me continue what I'm telling you people. He said he's protecting. And this is why I'm telling you people the same thing. You are endangering your lives. What I'm proposing that is different from what any other person is proposing is the way to save our lives, to save ourselves. You see all those people that are poor today in Nigeria. When I see the way they enter those warehouses doing NSAS. You see, we talk about NSAS. NSAS was NSAS. NSAS was this elitist. The people hijacked NSAS by the end of NSAS. That made government fear. Because the people now, those ones that could not afford data, that was when people were now shouting, they are looting, they are looting. Like saying I never see. You see, this is what I hate. This is what I keep saying all over the news. They are looting. These hooligans, hoodlums, they are looting. If you heard the way they were the way that they shout for news up and down the place, una go think say Nigerians never see looting before. Una go think say this. We live in a country that is being looted every second by the rich. These people are not on the news shouting, they are looting, they are looting. No, they collect their share of the looting. You now see as all this subsidy noise is going down, the more money that the government is pumping into so-called palliative, sharing to state government for palliative. All this palliative simply means give contract to these people to shut up. All the palliative is contract. Contract, whether they won't give food new, whether is somebody that's going to come. And the more the palliative have been rolling out, the more the middle so-called professionals of Nigeria are becoming quiet. Why? They now have access. That's their own bribe. They don't give them their own. Because now contracts will be flowing left, right, and center. Contract that will never be executed. They are shouting loot. You see, you now see the way people take rush all those private business. The way they rush all those warehouse. This is how they will rush all of us. If we do not build a bridge to them, if we do not build a bridge to them, instead of wasting all our energies and using them to build a bridge to the oppressors, we are using them to build a bridge to the oppressor instead of so I've realized that the problem is truly the Nigerian professional who believe is self-made. Came up from the bottom, now we are here. We forget that for us to be here, people sacrifice for us. And many of them had to fight against those people that we are all running after today and shaking for. They were the ones that these people fought and gave their lives. Fela fight Obasanjo till he died. Fela fought Obasanjo till his last breath. Today is the same Obasanjo that all the professionals of Nigeria are calling Baba, Baba, after he ruined Nigeria twice. He ruined Nigeria twice. But you will see both entertainers, both newsmen, both lecturers, anybody, everything they have to say about him is positive. Is the elder, you can't write letter during election. The people go, they print the letter, they carry the letter around. Because the professionals of Nigeria refuse to put him in his place. Because you forget that you are a child of sacrifice. And I'll keep reminding all of you. For you to go to school as a black person, somebody had to die. For you to enter the bus safe as a black person, somebody had to die. For you to vote, even in your own country, do you know that the constitution that created the independence of Nigeria was not put to public referendum? You are not invited to vote. People have to die for you to vote. People have to die for you to have jobs. People have to die for us to be anything that we are as African people today. But you sit down there and you think that you are self-made. You think that those things that you have died for you to have opportunity to do, is for you to use it for the same evil people that took it away from you in the first place. Whatever situation African people are going through today was cemented by the military. We can never go back to the military. African people, remove that thinking from your brain. Shoni, you say, what is the solution? Oh, let me take out the solution person. Sorry, guys. One solution person is here. This is a page of complaining. This is a page of complaining. Go and meet Peter Obi for solution. This is a page of complaining. Complain, I want complain, be by. Eloba Peter Obi full solution. We are complaining here. What's happen? We don't have right to complain. Even if we don't have any solution whatsoever, we don't have right to complain. We have right to complain. This is a page of complaining. We are complaining here. Finish. And chink on me. So we forget. So we professionals now, we help the elites, we help the oppressors to run oppression. These oppressors cannot do the oppression by themselves. They need the entertainers. They need the lawyers. They need the doctors. They need the professors and the lecturers and the teachers. They need they need the bankers. They need the petrol workers, the truck drivers, the bus drivers. They need all of you to be on their side, and you are all willingly, because of which you have the job, because of which you have the job. All these stupid things we say. We cannot even build genuine relationships with one another. Now, love a good job is the next thing you will hear. You cannot build genuine relationships that is based on the characters of the individuals that are involved. That is based on the character of the individuals involved. Based on their humanity. Based on those things that make us human. No. Now love like a chap. Now understanding like a chap. So you're all there. Falling in love. Both male and female. And I'm not talking about sexual love. This love is adoration. You hear it, you know the songs. I want to be like Dangote. I want to be like Otedola. I want to be like this one. Hey, not be petty. All these names you call names that are destroying your country. You know they are destroying your country. You know it. But you are in love with them because they can give you something to chop. They can give you something to chop. So I'm telling you people today, forget the answers of toll gates. When I say answers, I'm not talking about the toll gate answers. When I talk about answers, I'm talking about after the toll gate, when the people took over the movement. All of them for Lekki and Ikoyi now begin share free food. You know, that SARS thing showed me that all those motherfuckers know what they are doing. They all know what they are doing. Suddenly they became community oriented. They begin to share food for the gate of their estates. They begin to go out, they help people up and down. Muyiwa Togun said, my point is this. Would they yield to the solutions even if you told them? Most of them are here to criticize. Even which I tell everybody right now are basically solutions. Everything I'm saying right now is the solutions to our problem. Everything that I'm saying right now is the solution to our problem. But the solution does not match their intention. So when solution no match intention, they sound like solution. I repeat, when the solution of a problem no match your intention in life, that solution cannot sound like solution to you. It cannot sound like solution to you. That's the main issue that they have. The solution they want, these ones are the ones that want to suck dick in the university. I tell you, the girls say they are tired of sucking dick. What those girls don't understand is that many people, their fathers and uncles and aunties, those ones are not tired. They are not tired. They are not tired. So how do we build these bridges to the people? It's by organizing with them. And how do we organize with them? We cannot expect our people. So who are the professionals? I need to first of all break it down so we understand who the professionals are. Our professionals that I'm talking about are those of us in Africa, not only Nigeria, in the whole of Africa, that have been able to secure some comfort for ourselves within oppression. The professionals are those of us that have been able to secure some comfort for ourselves within the oppression. We have one nice car, we have a good apartment, we can pay our children's school fees, and we can have money for some entertainment. But our entertainment must now be linked. That entertainment part is what is known as your free time. Money to enjoy your free time, right? I'm not saying use all that money for liberation, but we must put aside some of that time for liberation, some of those funds for liberation. We must put it aside, except we don't believe that we need liberation. Whereas many of you here shouting, your own idea of liberation is to run away from the country into the mouth of your enemy. Your main enemy. Many of us, our solution, we believe, is to leave the country, to gather enough funds to leave the country. Gather enough funds to leave. This is the idea. Instead of us to gather the funds that we need to take back our country, to take back our destiny. She will never tire to just live and die as African people without making any mark in the world, without no generation to rise up and say we are going to fix our country and be dedicated to it, that future generations will look back and thank that generation for the sacrifices that they've made